But you won't give me a chance at probation, but you give everybody else that has a long record a chance at probation. And they have worse, the same.
0-02, 2025 CR 012431, State versus Michael Anthony Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Yes, sir.
If you could confer with the defense counsel on this. I think you're the attorney who's on it. Thank you. All right, counsel. In each of the cause numbers, have you received all discovery?
Yeah.
And did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Garcia, in each of the cause numbers, did you have a chance to review the true bill of indictments with your attorney?
I looked at them, yes.
All right.
But
So-
I was under the impression I had a different attorney. When I went to the PR, they told me Michael De Leon.
No,
Because
this
when
is
they
your
came to
attorney.
work with him the first time, I told him I didn't want him to be my attorney.
Well, this is your attorney,
I'm
counsel.
satisfied with his service.
Well, he's your attorney. Do you understand?
I'm satisfied with his I want to withdraw my plea. Because the indictments aren't correct anyways. I've never been convicted of a manslaughter. And it says I've been convicted of a manslaughter on there. I wasn't in possession of a gun. It was in the glove box of a car that's not even in my name. That I told him I would sign a statement saying that the gun belonged to the owner of the car.
No, so here's the thing. And I'm going to explain some things to you. Owning a weapon, if you have a prior felony, it's not so much whether you own a weapon, it's whether you're in possession of it. And it doesn't matter when you went to prison. If you went to prison, you're not allowed during specific time frames, during anniversary dates, you're not allowed to possess a weapon.
I was a minor, from 1989.
All righty. Well, I mean, what are you talking about? What was voluntary manslaughter? It was just when you were 15.
No, I never had one.
You just told me you did.
Correct. That's what I said, what they're saying I had. That's wrong. I've never been convicted. So that indictment's not even correct.
You just told me that's who you were.
No,
You said when you were 15.
I said when they said I was 15. I was 15 years old, but they're accusing me of that. But I never went to court for that. I've never been convicted of that.
And
Well-
the state's waiving that paragraph.
I did waive that, Your Honor. So
That's
I'm
from
not
Cleveland,
sure.
Ohio. That's not even from here. That's
So
from over 20 years ago, man.
I understand that. I waived it. So we're not accusing him of having been convicted of a voluntary manslaughter. We
Well, they didn't
did.
give me a chance for probation, but everybody else had the same cases. I'm listening to them today, the 2nd-degree felony, and you're giving them probation and deferred beautification. I haven't been in trouble in 20 years. I'm 52 years old. I go do 10 years. I'm probably won't even make it out alive because of all the gang in the prison. I've never been in trouble in Texas. Never. Never, man. But you won't give me a chance at probation, but you give everybody else that has a long record a chance at probation. And they have worse, the same cases as mine.
All right. So I'll tell you this, Mr. Garcia. What I do know is you can't compare your case to somebody else's case because you don't. But here's the thing. You don't know what evidence they may or may not have had with that person because every case is different. Sometimes people will say, I can't believe this person who is charged with a murder got 5 years and here you are offering me 40 years. It's because every case is different. And I understand that sometimes people have changed their lives, right? Follow the agreement. That's where we are. So, Mr. Garcia, the indictments are to tell you what you're being charged with. So in 2024 CR 0090-02, you're being in charge with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. And in 2025 CR 012431, there are 2 counts. The first count, you're being charged with manufacturing and delivery, a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. Count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. What I can tell you is When you have just, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to listen, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
This is just what you're charged with. Now, the state and the defense may come to an agreement to say, this is what you're charged with, but we're going to go on a lesser included offense. Or they may say, this is what you're charged with in counts 1 or count 2, but we're only going to proceed on count 2. What I'm telling you is I haven't even got to the point of what your plea bargain agreement is. I'm just showing you the indictments. This is what you're being charged with. Do you understand?
Yes.
And counsel, did you go over the indictments with Mr. Garcia and explain it to him? Do you waive the reading of the indictment? State in the cause number 2025 CR 012431 090-02, which is the weapons case. Are you proceeding on that indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are waiving both of the enhancement paragraphs and proceeding only on the allegations contained in the jurisdictional offense, unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon.
Any objections?
No.
Now, Mr. Garcia, I'm going to show you the court admonishments. These documents tell you what your rights are, and it also contains in it what your plea bargain is that you have negotiated with the state. Now, because you've negotiated a plea bargain agreement with the state, that doesn't necessarily mean that I will follow the agreement. I'll have to read the stipulations and everything else. So in 2024 CR 00902, I'm sorry, 90-02, you're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. In 2025 CR 012431, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years with a possible fine up to $10,000. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Good.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney